Hi, my name is Dee Katz-Shachal. I'm a fitness and health professional with over 15 years of experience, and I am honored that you're joining me here today. Now, the condition of an underactive thyroid may cause feelings of depression and sometimes anxiety. However, prescribed medications might be the only way to increase T3 and T4, but exercise does lower anxiety and stress, and it helps your body to create more endorphins. Essentially, working out will lift your mood and get rid of some of those unwanted, anxious feelings. We're going to perform a very low impact workout today so that we can get our cardio workout in, but we're going to keep it low impact so that we do not apply too much pressure on the joints and the muscles. So, like I said, today's workout will focus on increasing the heart rate, but we're also going to work our core strength, our balance, and our flexibility. We're going to perform 10 repetitions for each exercise and go through the set twice. Let's take a moment and go over each of the 8 exercises. Exercise 1 is the high knee march. 2 is the arm circles back. Exercise 3, low impact shuffle and punch. Exercise number 4 is the right leg tap back and lift to balance. We repeat that on the left. Exercise 5 is the bridge. Exercise 6 is the weighted sit up and twist. 7, plank, knee bend and straighten. And exercise 8 is a wide squat to a side kick. Let's get started. Okay, so this is going to be fun. We're going to start marching it out and getting those knees up high. And then from here, we want to open up the chest and go for these big chest circles, sending your arms back. Try to exhale at the end of the circle. Inhale and exhale. And then we go into a low impact shuffle with a slight punch forward. We want to get our spine to twist a little bit. All right, so then we're going to tap back and lift the knee. Tap and lift. So it's up to you. You might want to speed up. You might want to get that knee way up and put a little bit of emphasis on it. Or you can do it nice and light and actually make the focus on balance. Nice job. And let's grab our dumbbell and head on to our back for our favorite weighted bridge. So we root our feet into the floor, we lift and squeeze the butt as we come up. Inhale down, exhale up. Notice that I'm not working on a stretch here, so I'm keeping my rib cage closed. I'm staying relatively low with my butt in order to really make it all about just bridging hamstring and glutes. Now, with the sit up and twist, you're going to notice that I'm using the weight to help me a little bit. So I'm actually bringing the weight forward, and it's helping me come up in a flowing, fluid motion and twist. Now, if you want to make it harder, you can bring the weight towards your chest or even get rid of the weight. And you'll find that it's actually a tiny bit harder because you don't have that weight that's just giving you a little bit of a push to a sit-up position. So that's up to you. Maybe next time around you're going to opt out of the weight. Maybe you're going to bring it closer to you. So this is exercise number 7. We're in a plank. And we're going to bend and straighten our knees. We inhale, just touch the knees onto the floor. Exhale, straighten them. Inhale, just a little touch. Exhale, straighten. And then we slowly want to work our way up to a standing position. Really, really take your time here. You might want to go through a downward facing dog, maybe go into a little bit of a stretch, and then slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time for the wide squat and side kick. So it's inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale. And this is actually the final exercise of the sequence. And then we are going to repeat the whole thing once again, hopefully maybe a tiny bit faster with a little bit more of a push. Okay, here we go. Let's march it out. Trying to get those knees up high, trying to pick up a little bit of pace. And then we go for big circles back. Going a little faster than before, opening up that chest though. All right, going into the shuffle and punch, tap and punch, tap and punch. And from here, we're going to tap back and come up to balance. Tap and balance. Picking up a little bit of pace here as I'm emphasizing the cardiovascular aspect of the workout rather than the balance. So I'm going to just remind you that the slower you go, the more you emphasize the balance work, which might be more of a priority for you. So just take your pick and go for it. Exhale and lift. Inhale as you tap it back. Okay, we are getting ready for the bridge. Onto our back, placing the dumbbell only if we want on the pelvis, and we lift and lower, squeezing the butt, keeping the rib cage closed, lifting the pelvic floor as we go up. And then from here, we slowly release. Let's go for a sit-up and twist. Take your time on the way down. So even if you come up with a little bit of momentum and maybe relatively fast, you still want to really emphasize the way down because that's where we really build muscle. We go down slow and controlled, and we attempt to go up slow and controlled, but of course, it's not always possible, and that's totally fine. All right, getting ready again for a little bit of a plank with a knee touch. So these planks shouldn't be too hard. If you do want to make it a little bit harder, you might actually just want to set a timer for 1 minute and actually hold a full plank. All right. Slowly working our way up into a downward facing dog. And I just like adding a stretch in here. Of course, you don't have to. It's not a necessary part of the sequence. I just think it works well. And we come up for the squat and side kick. Inhale and exhale. Kick it up. Now, we're going to end on this high note. So I don't want you to go until we slightly cool down. We're not just going to abruptly end the workout. And so from here, we're going to walk our hands onto the floor and push back into the pyramid or downward facing dog. And you're going to pedal out the legs. Really let yourself stretch your body out here. Lifting your left leg as you dig your right heel into the floor. Maybe you can even bend your heel towards your butt. And then other side, lift, twist, and bend. Excellent. That felt really good. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me.